Whoa. Welcome to Ranger Reviews, a web series where we look at episodes of the TV show Power Rangers and then discuss them. Today we're exploring the 16th episode of the show Power Rangers in Space, as well as the 266th episode overall titled Flashes of Darkonda. We begin this episode in Andros' bedroom where he's sleeping, dreaming about an imaginary fight with Darkonda. I think it's imaginary, I can't tell. He wakes up startled and Dekka consoles him that he was just dreaming. Carlos and Ashley are leaving with the others to check out a planet in the Debrega system, so they leave. Andros then goes to Dekka, listening to how she's looking for Zordon. He sits down and he opens up his locket, taking out the tiny disc again to watch the video of Karone getting kidnapped. Then he hears the laugh of the monster again, but this time it clicks. It was Darkonda who kidnapped Karone. Dekka then sees that Andros is attempting to act upset as he goes into the tube room. He points at a planet on the map and Dekka tells him not to go to the planet Onyx because it's in a prohibited sector. Andros leaves. We then see on Onyx, and it's apparently the same town that Kimberly got sent back to in Wild West Rangers. Andros is there in a robe, disguised, while a ton of old and some unseen monsters are singing and celebrating at a bar. Just like, hanging out. We see that Darkonda is there, and he goes upstairs knocking on a door. A creature answers, and he says they're closed, but Darkonda drags him out to tell him he needs a vial of strength potion now. And of course, this is a little person. He then goes to Ecliptor, asking for the vial, but then Ecliptor gives it to him, and he holds him up and he yells at him too. This is like a terrible day for this guy. He gives the vial to Darkonda, who looks around before leaving. Downstairs, creatures are playing cards, and Darkonda joins, but before they deal, Andros shows up with Batman voice on. He says he's just a traveler, and he gets dealed into the card game. The cards are round and alien looking. They're all placing their jewels for bets, and then some guy is about to get knocked out for not having enough to put into the pot. But he says he actually has some key cards. Then everyone starts yelling at him that the key cards are probably worthless, but he explains that he got them from their battle on Eltar, and that these belong to Zordon, so they must be worth something. Darkonda agrees, saying that they're most likely priceless. They start revealing their cards, and one of the guy has 3 Zanabas, 5 Zanabatars from Darkonda. Andros has a Zinta, and they're immediately believing that he's cheating, and they hold a blaster to him. Andros gets the blaster from him, telling him he's the cheater, and he takes the key cards, walking away. Darkonda follows him to the bar and he's impressed with this traveler. They order Onyx Juice specials and Darkonda says that he'll pay Andros handsomely for the key cards, and he says that he just wants information. He wants to know if there's anything of value on KO-35, and Darkonda says he knows it better than anyone else. Andros slides the key cards over, saying that he can keep telling him what he knows. Darkonda takes the key cards, talking about how it has trees and stuff, and then he tells Andros the story about how he kidnapped a little girl there. So there's definitely nothing valuable there anymore. Andros asks whatever became of this girl, and Darkonda explains that she's alive and well, and he wouldn't believe where she is now. But then he stops, as he notices Andros' morpher is sticking out from under his robe. He asks what his name was, and he says that he never told him. And Darkonda immediately calls him out as a Red Ranger, and Andros gets a sword from another monster, and they start doing this really cool sword fight in this bar, and it's really cool. They even fight up the stairs to the next level, and they're dueling, and Darkonda says that he may have taken the girl, but he'll never find out where she is. But then Andros takes the key cards, jumping down via chandelier, and he gets away on his galaxy glider, morphing in the process. Whoa. Darkonda sends Quantrons after him, and now it's a chase through this town as Andros is attempting to get away, and there are explosions all around him. It's pretty intense, and really this is actually riveting stuff for Power Rangers. Andros then tricks 2 Quantrons into flying into each other, causing a big explosion. He then leaves Onyx, getting back to the ship. The others are there and he says that he got these key cards from Darkonda. Alpha will check them out. Then a transmission comes in from Darkonda, telling Andros to come bring him the key cards to find out where his sister is. Ashley asks if Darkonda was the one who took Andros' sister, and he nods. Alpha says the key cards are genuinely from Eltar, and Andros takes them, going to go find his sister. The others join him. The 5 flip into the scene, and Andros demands the information. The others say they'll have to come and get the key cards from them, and Darkonda allegedly drinks the strength potion, but we actually never see him drink anything. Now he's just moving super fast, blowing the Rangers up and whatnot. He slashes them all down onto the ground before he takes out chains that he whips around, hitting them down. He demands the key cards again, but they refuse, so he says he'll have to teach them another lesson, causing more explosions. He then comes towards Andros, but he starts to spark up, realizing that the potion was actually tampered with as, mucus is spewing out of him. Ew, what the hell? He retreats, stumbling away as he screams, falling down. He promises to find whoever did this to him and he'll destroy them. Then Ecliptor shows up, taking ownership over this, leaving. Darkonda then screams as he grows giant out of nowhere, going kinda crazy looking. He fires at the Rangers on the ground, hitting them down. Like, we get it guys, let's just move or something. Darkonda then uses eye lasers to really mess up the skyline. The Rangers call out the Astro Megazord and they immediately go into the Astro Delta Megazord, landing right in front of Darkonda. On the Dark Fortress, Astronema pushes Elgar out of the way to see that Darkonda has gone psycho, and Ecliptor says that it's proof that Darkonda couldn't be trusted. Darkonda then lunges toward the Rangers, hitting them. They do a flying power punch at him and he hits it right back at them. They're losing power and all their defense systems are offline. The Rangers then start arguing about what to do, and Andros says they'll have to channel all of their remaining energy to a converter, and they're all kind of freaking out. They do it, spinning around and up in a big fireball, which then goes through Darkonda, killing him. What? Whatever. The Rangers celebrate, but then Darkonda just stands up. Oh, that's better. The Rangers are freaked out, but then Darkonda starts sparking up all over, and pieces of him fall off, turning into a new monster? They both fire the Astro Delta Megazord, and they're beating the crap out of them. Seriously, what is this other monster, jellyfish-ish thing? It holds onto the Megazord, causing a ton of explosions, and the alarms start going off in the Megazord. They're going down, getting tossed into the ground, sliding through the streets of Angel Grove. Everything starts exploding around them. To be continued. This episode's actually pretty fantastic. I mean, it has none of the other Rangers in it besides Andros, but it's really a lot of fun and really riveting stuff. It actually moves the plot along, learning about Darkonda kidnapping Corone, and we're finding out that she's actually alive and well somewhere. Ecliptor sabotages Darkonda, and it's to the point that the Rangers could die from this battle with Darkonda. Plus, that Andros versus Darkonda fight was top notch. Seriously, these are the types of episodes that people remember being in Power Rangers in Space. Ones that do things never before seen on Power Rangers. You know, good television. Next time, the keycards come back into play, but until then, may the power protect you.